guys, that's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
7 yards to go.
Now they'll audible to something else. Off play action. Howard. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Off the play fake. Howard. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Garnett.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now, short pass pulled in by Washington. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Howard now. Off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shot.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Allen going to change the look here.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Howard. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. On the give, it's Warren. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 74 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again, because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14.
We saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The Steeler first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Now a run with Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down. Didn't come. He's got him in. Complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for the Bills.
Allen going to change this at the line. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Brandon Cooks.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now an audible here into something else.
First down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Allen. That is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Allen to throw. Throwing on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 29 yards. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Steelers 28. Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19, here's Warren. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Howard, off play action.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
On the run, it's Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They find some open field here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Bye.
It's on! Alert! 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 We go!
Now Allen. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, home! Middle. What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Allen going to throw. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Allen to throw once more. Allen going to run with it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 14.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Lions.
To throw is Howard. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
45-yard line.
Half. What's that?
Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
What's that?
To throw, it's Allen.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook,
72 yards.
and the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to 24.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They'll run it. Warren.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Now he's loose again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jalen Warren.
59 yards.
And the Steelers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Open man is Palmer.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now Allen going to change it up.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Allen now looks to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after two first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
First and 10.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
7-yard gain.
Alert!
That's another Bills. First
And the tight end goes in motion
down
left.
10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air, Allen.
They'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up